I find this almost comical because it's like some of us will spend lifetimes working to become enlightened when we already are.
Yes.
And we just keep coming back and we do it over and over and over again. And I just don't fully understand. Like, I get experiences, right? We're here for experiences.
Yeah. But also, don't forget that you're not alone, right? You're co-creating. So the perspective that everybody, I think, might be looking at this from is my ascension or my enlightenment. But you're not alone. It's like a complete opposite. So when you're enlightened, you're still Ashley, but you're also the entire human collective, all of Gaia, the entire universe. And all of you, all of it, the entirety of it, decides to focus back on the little branch or you're going to fall off it. And there's lots of people on the branch. And you're here for a reason. Why would somebody who's conscious and aware, and you inherently know that you know this and you've done the whole path of ascension and awareness, enlightenment and everything else, right? Many people listening to this can relate. It's almost like I forgot something, almost like I know where that is, almost like I lost it. And if you have any type of abandonment issue, you're it. That's why you have that. It's because you left that expanded collective awareness. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so you know it, inherently know that. So why would you come back? Because we're volunteered to help out through the split. And that brings a huge responsibility, doesn't it? Because it's very easy to fall into all the other stuff, the drama, the importances, the blah blahs and this, the I, me and myself and all the rest, because it's been broadcasted out into the entirety of the human collective so strongly. And I find that a lot of people who are, when I look at them, I say, you're already enlightened. You're, you don't need a path or a journey, whatever's. I don't say it out loud most of the time because I will ruin their game. But I can usually tell, and a lot of these individuals gather habits that put them out of the kind of world. So I found that a lot of addicts are that. They had to addict themselves in order to function in the 3D world, to stay here, whatever's, And also like traps involved, like traps, because that's really bad the other way now, now they're helping the light dark. But also I find that people who spend a lot of time in front of a screen, that like all this stimulation and distraction is part and parcel of staying solid. So people might say, well, like you are doing it every day, you shrink your awareness to function here. But I'm not the only one. I know that every person that's listening here who binges on television or on cell phones or iPads or any other pad or even books. Growing up, I had 3 or 4 friends and we would all binge on books. We would find new series and binge. Like we would stay up till 6 o'clock in the morning reading books and then go to school and then, continue. Or spend 3 or 4 days just to finish one book on a holidays, without sleeping. So all of those type of behaviors I found, because I could see differently to other people, that if they didn't, their awareness would start expanding and expanding. And at some point, they needed to get back because sometimes they were on pause to get to now. And some other times it was because otherwise they couldn't function. They couldn't finish school or they couldn't go to work or they couldn't do all the other things that they needed to do.